Hello and good morning. It's another day. Another day. It's a Monday morning in the great kingdom. Whoop whoop. We're having our coffee. What's up, Michael? Good morning. How's it going today? I am up and at 'em, all dressed. Started the car, cooling it down, getting ready to head out to work in a minute. Paul, good morning. I did. KSA, what's up and good morning. All right, it's another early morning for me. Let me clean up my eyeballs. RM, what's up? Tennessee, you know. Whew. Walaikum salam, Miss Yossi. Hello and good morning. Cheers and good morning. Big Vampire, good morning. What time do you go to bed or wake up so early? Man, sometimes I go to bed at 8, sometimes 10. It just depends. I don't sleep late, very seldom. I'm not a late sleeper, and I prefer to go to bed early. I like the farmer style. Go to bed about dark, wake up at daylight, or right before daylight. The farmer style sleep. I've always been an early riser my whole life. Even when I was a little kid, I'd be up way before everybody else. So I've always woke up super early. It's just the way it is. Don't know. That's my clock. I used to envy people who could sleep till 8, 9, 10, let people just sleep late. I can't do it. My body just needs to get up when the world wakes up or the outdoor and nature starts waking up, I wake up. I did not share this video out yet. Maybe I should turn on my computer and do a share out. Ben, what's happening? How are you? Yeah, let me share this out this morning. It may auto share in a little bit, but it's kind of slow. So I'll share it out myself. Oh, it's only 6:48. Damn, this is early. I had plenty of time. I thought it was a little later. Yeah, it's early. We can hang out for a while. Matthew, hello. Yeah, I'm in no hurry right now. I thought it was like after 7. All right, 6:48 in the morning. Whoop whoop. We're fully dressed, fully functional. We're on the coffee. I even started the car a few minutes ago, thinking that it would be good. And I'm trying to figure out 105 today. I think we're going to be the same. Do you play blackjack? I used to. Not anymore. I used to be an avid blackjack player in Vegas. I was a rated player. I did quite well. But you know, anytime you take on a house in any Vegas situation, they always in the long term are a winner. Even though the blackjack, you're playing with other people at the table in the house. Anything, a type of gambling or card games, they always get you. Prince, good morning. 105, 70% humidity. Jeez, that's me, huh? All right, let me look at my YouTube and share this out. We're going to see if we have voice sync again today. There's a game called Blah. I don't know what Blah is. Yeah, let's see how the Google Pixel does today. We've been having audio problems. What's up, the one? The audio has been out of sync, and I'm not sure if it's the phone or I'm not sure what's happening. Or has it been the Twitch app? So I'm trying to determine what's going on. I'll know later today. If it's the pixel causing these problems, I don't know how to resolve it. Yeah, I won't know what to do. It'll be hard to figure out. I know one problem with the pixel. Phone has a crappy audio. I don't know if it's the phone or the software. Right now we're on YouTube. If there's no delay here, then it's an app. Yeah, it's hard to determine these issues. See, a lot of people that do things, broadcast in different parts of the world, they don't realize that we're not in the U.S. So when we're in different countries, you just don't know how it's going to be. Now, the people broadcasting out of Thailand, Thailand is one of the top 5 countries in the world for the best internet. More than one issue. It may be. But I did not have these problems on the Motorola, so it's concerning to me. I did not have these problems when I was using the Motorola. The only Motorola problem was the front-facing camera. It was bad quality, basically. Wasn't good quality. It's not bad, but for broadcasting and live streaming, it wasn't that good. And this Pixel's supposed to be known for the best cameras, you know, so let's see. Thailand and South Korea are best for internet. Yeah, look up the list. Thailand's right there. You know what's funny? Thailand, being a fairly poor country, having one of the world's best internets, way above the U.S. and other parts of Europe. What the hell's going on? How did they get the world's best internet? What happened to the rest of us, supposedly prosperous, achieving nations? Saudi, why you don't have the best internet? It's kind of weird. Why is it so shoddy? Why is it so shitty? I wonder if the internet is owned by the state or individuals in Thailand. They're known for awesome internet everywhere. The U.S. coverage outside of cities is terrible. And Philippines internet is a freaking joke. I can't wait this year. Maybe small countries can build better infrastructure. Maybe it's not so expensive. I don't know. I don't know. They can't afford to do anything, so they just play on the internet all day. Let's see. Best internet by country. Best internet by country. Let me do a look here. Number 1 internet is Monaco, Singapore, and Hong Kong. That's pretty interesting, huh? Monaco, Singapore, and Hong Kong. Let's see, top countries with the fastest internet speeds. In 2021, they said it was the Emirates. I'm going to call bullshit. The Emirates is actually the most controlling country of the internet. They are the worst by far when it comes to blocking things on the internet. They don't let you have like audio video chat software. The worst, let me guess, the worst one, well, there's Saudis here is 2021, they are in the top 10. The worst internet would be Estonia. Wait a minute. Sharon, good morning. The worst internet in the world is Cuba, followed by Turkmenistan, Yemen, Sudan, Guinea, Afghanistan. The U.S. is not even on. Where are we at? I don't even see the U.S. on the list. Good morning. What's up, Nemo? I slept really well. You know, the U.S. were not even on the list. We were on a list. Maybe I'm on the wrong list. That list is from 2021. We need to check out. According to the data on the internet ranking, Singapore has the world's fastest internet. Its average download speed is fixed internet. Blah, there you go. Singapore is the best. Well, Singapore is a little island country. Well, it's not really. It's connected, but I would say infrastructure there would be easy to do. You don't need a million towers, not like larger countries. Singapore has the best. Interesting. Huh. John, Randy, hey, what's up? Good morning. I'm having to look under my nostrils so I can read the text. They definitely made the reading part of these glasses not properly. I should probably complain, but it's a little late. A little late to complain about these glasses. I hadn't used them enough to notice, but the part where you read it's like, it's just not good enough. It's nonsense. This Google Pixel 7a has only been out a month or so. And you know, over here, I'm not getting a 5G connection with it. Second on the list country, territories, world's fastest internet is Chile. Chile? Really? How spa? What is that? Message retracted. You mean how is Spain? Oh. Anyway, when I leave my house and go to work, I have at least 2 kilometers of really shady internet until I get to the light and do the U-turn. And usually what happens is once I get near town, the internet stabilizes. But by then, it's already screwed up the broadcast. They have changed the way YouTube does stuff. Their chat server versus the audio video server gets all combobulated. Doesn't seem to do well. Third fast internet is United Arab Emirates. Yeah, but theirs I have to argue with. Their internet may be fast, but you can't use it. They block most video chat software. They block everything there. They monitor the internet there more than anything. Many things don't work. It's kind of a pain in the butt. One thing about the Google Pixel, I'm using, I call BS on that. Yeah, I call big BS on that. That ain't true. You try to download or do a video conference call there, it doesn't, many of the apps have always been blocked. They used to not even have FaceTime on an iPhone. I don't know if that's still true, but the Emirates had blocked FaceTime since the beginning of Apple. When you buy a phone that's dedicated Emirates phone, there's no FaceTime. And they've been blocking that for years. Fourth fastest internet is China. They're another country, though, that they monitor everything. Many things you can't even visit or do. So who cares how fast it is if you can only go to certain sites? You know, oh, you can't do this, you can't see that. Any type of monitoring or blocking of the internet, I don't agree with it. Let people do whatever they want. Why do you care? I don't like the controlling blocking of the internet, and every country does it. They block something. I don't agree with that. Yeah, I use a VPN when I need to do some certain tasks, but it's still, why should I have to? Social Security numbers. Yeah. That's the Gold Coffee by Camel, not by Nescafe. The company's called Camel, Camel. Ugh. It's some raunchy coffee. It's really not that good at all. All right, I guess we can venture outside. It doesn't hurt to leave early. Well, it does. It screws up my broadcast. I also have a problem with my window mount for my phone now. After 2 years, it's wore out. Yeah, this is not Nescafe Gold, though. It's copy. I bought a copy by accident. Uh, I need a really good window mount. I have tried every mount. The best one was a really cheap one, and there's none available anymore. The heat in the window setting in the sun, it wears them out. Don't pour boiling water on instant coffee, it makes it bitter. All right. Prince, what's up? Yeah, I already had breakfast. Good morning, Bill. I did the breakfast eggs and garlic deal just a little bit ago, before I got dressed. Yeah, I'm still vaping the same exact thing. I don't really change it. Oh, I know what I need to do. Damn it. I should have not went live just now because I need to go back to the store and buy dishwashing liquid. I ran out, and the cleaning guy uses it all the time. Damn it. I'll have to go do that today. I'll just do it on the way home. You ever tried coffee flavored vape? I have, actually. And it's kind of nasty and sweet and tastes like some kind of sugar based coffee. The cleaning guy can buy it for you. I'm going to ask him this morning. Let's see if we can get it. Let's go touch base with him. Let me turn off all this stuff and we'll get out of here. Actually, no, I don't want to get involved with that. I don't want him to be involved with money or purchasing of any kind. I don't trust him. He's not an honest person. He is untrustworthy. He will do something wrong. He may not steal, but you can't trust him to take care of stuff properly. He's you got to really monitor everything he does. He's a old man cleaning places for a reason. That's the limits of his skills. You don't give people assignments beyond their capabilities or you're the wrong. He said he sold that bike. At least the humidity today is not off the chain. All right. I guess we'll go to the back and buy his dish cleaning stuff. He's not out yet. It's kind of early. He's running a little behind today. Let's go back and buy. We'll go to the store at the back of this compound to buy his dishwashing liquid. Hopefully the internet stays connected. We do have an internet problem in my neighborhood. Who are the people in your neighborhood? Daz, good morning. I gotta stop at the little store in this compound to run in and get dishwashing liquid for the cleaning dude, so he will do a proper job. Hold on, I'll be right back. We got the big bottle of dishwashing liquid. We got to keep that in the house. I got to drop this off at my house for the cleaning guy. That's one good thing. Soap and things that you use around your house, your domestic products, are very affordable in Saudi. In the Philippines and the U.S., cleaning supplies cost so much money. It's kind of crazy. Another thing that's overpriced in America is deodorant. It's kind of weird. Little old bottle of deodorant's like $1 here. In America, they get $5 to $8 for deodorant. Weird. The cost of cleaning supplies to be so different worldwide. That's why a lot of people buy all their Windex and cleaning stuff generically at dollar stores. Alright, let me run this and put it on the counter. Deodorant, $6. That's crazy. See, I have this window mount. It's a cheap one. Let's see if we can try it today. Because people keep saying this window mount, they're hearing a creaky, creaky, weaky sound. So we're going to try to get rid of that sound. Let's see, let's take this one off. Yeah, we're going to work shortly. Okay. Let's see if we can put this one on. Hold on, let me lay this phone down here while I fix this. Shit, that's gonna wiggle like hell. I bet you that's gonna be wiggly. Let's try it. This is the mount that I just took off. It's been on my window for 2 years. But people keep saying they hear some kind of a noise in here, in the microphone. All right, now we're trying a generic one, and let's see if it fixes the problem or we continue to have the problem. It may be a little wiggly, but I'm not sure. Let's see. Our kids lose their inheritance. Why? Why did you discontinue their inheritance? Or are you talking about they're gonna lose? All right. Nice to have an inheritance. I won't be getting. I'll end up with. Be getting. My dad will leave me his phone bill and water bill. I won't be getting any inheritance personally. I got unlucky. Yeah, I got a little unlucky on the inheritance department. I won't. I'll be getting bills, not funds. The nature of the beast will leave me without any inheritance. I won't get jig squat, nothing. Diddly squat. I won't get nothing. In any way, shape, or form. They squandered their... They just squandered it. All right, now this is where the internet disconnects. Did you, your mom? Yes, I did. I did call her. I'm spending all of my kids' inheritance. Are you? There you go. Well, you should, to be honest. But if you're generation after generation, if people don't keep building a little wealth, you always end up being a working class people. My grandfather squandered our inheritance. He gave it away in the name of religion. Bunch of bullshit. That's kind of the way it is. And then my dad squandered my grandmother's inheritance. They tried to run a company that was losing money for a year and went through all of her money she left everyone. Yeah, my dad's side of the family, when it comes to future generations, is pretty much dumbasses. My grandfather and my father squandered everything. Complacent. Real complacency. But hey, it's the way it is, you know. You're not supposed to mention or complain, I think, but I am. My grandfather was a dumbass. My father's a dumbass when it comes to that department. Squandered everything. Let us all hurt. My dad and his brothers screw-ups. Lost hundreds of thousands. Then their grandfather gave away millions. Idiot. In the name of religion. A friend of mine, his parents died. They left everything to the church. He was homeless 6 months after because they even left their house to the church. I was shocked. That's just ridiculous. Left their house to the church. He's been struggling since then. He stayed in their house for a decade, taking care of them in their years of their 90s, and they had left everything to the church. Didn't leave him diggly squat. 10 years of sacrifice, he wasn't left anything. The church was nice, though. They let him stay in their house for 6 months till he could find a place. Could you imagine waking up and your parents give everything to the church? They were Seventh-day Adventists. They gave everything to the church. What's up, Costa? Christy, good morning. The new mount seems to be fine. No noise, huh? Okay. Well, that's good. It's fine this morning. Wow, you can take care of your kids first. They should have, but they were bad people. They gave money to this church, all their savings and their house. Really a bunch of BS. Now let's see if the audio gets out of sync with my mouth. Talking mainly about homes, farms, and land that has been in our family for generations, been taken away by the IRS. Our lands belonging taken away for future generations. That's true. That's a script for a comedy. It is. Not a funny comedy, though. Anyway. You don't own anything in America anymore. The audio is good. Okay, we're having a good day. We've had improvements today. What is the best year for you financially? I was doing really well in the 80s. I don't know if I was doing really well, but my money was more than extra to survive with plenty of leftover, if you know what I mean. I only had to work. I was doing consulting, business development, and I was making great money. I only had to work like 6-7 months a year to get everything I needed, plus travel and have fun. Now, life takes more to survive than it used to. I used to have plenty of extra and travel all the time and enjoyed life. And I worked like consulting jobs. I never did work where I had to go full time. I would take months off. I would work a month, take 3 months off, come back, work a few months, take another month off. I was not into this whole grinding type daily work stuff. I worked at my own pace as I wanted to. And I traveled everywhere while doing it. It was nice. Now it seems I work more and get less. The money doesn't go as far. So your income versus your buying power, that's the balance you got to think about. If you're making great money, but it's costing great money to live, are you really any ahead? Are you ahead at all? Yeah, your freedom and spending power. How much time do you have to spend for that income, and then how much time do you have to enjoy it? This is the thing. Buying power is the biggest problem in the world. Yeah, unfortunately, everything is going up. You need more money. Yeah, that's it. I remember when I was like 17, I thought, if I could just get $1,000 a week, I'll be fantastic and never have problems. Now that was cool in the 80s, but it wasn't, once it got into the 90s, it wasn't enough. Is it true in Europe they give people a lot longer vacation? Yeah, everywhere in the world, the minimum holidays are like 30 days. But in America, they give people so many weeks per year served and all. Nonsense. The basic entry-level holiday in most of the world is 30 days. I bought a few groceries and it cost $107. I know what you mean. Groceries is outrageous. You know, I went to the vegetable market the other day and I was shocked what it cost. I didn't even buy the stuff. I had money, but I didn't want to spend $14 for 27 blackberries. The French have a 7-week paid holiday. That's cool. Your husband gets 5 weeks. That's great. tax return for your foreign income. Yes, you do. Still got to file. You don't owe, but you got to file. I always file late when I get around to it because I don't get anything back and I don't owe anything. I don't really worry about it too hard. I wish I had a tax problem. That means you're making a lot of money. What about, think about being single forever? Hey, if that's what you want to be. It's up to you. There's no golden rule. You have to get married and have children. The only thing is, if you're single forever, when you get old, it's a lonely world. There'll come a time in your life where you may need a few people around you in your final days and years. Yeah, you'll need some support. Not just financial, but just family's a good thing. And at the same time, family's some BS. So I guess you could weigh it out equally. A lot of people stay single. The idea of things is someday when you're old, and it'd be nice if your kids could help take care of things for you instead of you've been taking care of them your whole life. It works out sometimes it don't. I don't have family except for 94-year-old aunt and her 2 kids. That's good enough. I need support. I think I will go to the care centers. No problem. There, you can do it. Just go to those places. Why not? Move to Southeast Asia. Get you a live-in caretaker forever. There's a new retirement community in Thailand, and it's unbelievable. The houses, the services. Let's look that up when we get to the office. Remind me. I'll show you this place. Man, this dude has built the most incredible retirement place. And a lot of people, even that have family, if you have family that has dementia and stuff, I did not quit vaping. They send their family there so they're taken care of better. People from around the world, UK, Germany, US, Middle East. It's really a great place. Let me see if I can find that on the internet. Even if you have a family, useless expectations from people. You can't expect. You got to depend on yourself. Expecting something, times change over decades, so you got to be careful. Just live where you think you can live your best life. Me and my mom are together, and our family help us, unfortunately. Yeah. Well, we all have that family member also that never seems to get their shit together. They've always had a problem. Year after year, there's some emergency, there's some nonsense. And that type of family, you don't want really around you, if you know what I mean. Everybody has somebody in their family like that. They always have an emergency. They always have a problem. They never can get their crap together. And that kind of family is annoying, to be honest. We all have somebody like that. Every family has the people who can't seem to get their shit together. In no way, shape, or form. It's kind of funny. Some people are just destined to always have some kind of problem. There's always somebody in your family like that. Just can't get their shit together. All right, let's see about these guys here that are standing on the street. See if they've got their stuff together yet. surviving life is enough drama. It's a bit of drama for sure. Being single, that means 100% of your money time for you. That's true. This dude's driving that car like it's on fire. Wonder why he's driving so fast right here in town. I mean, he gotta go to the bathroom. You got issues with your family members? How you looking for a fire? He's driving fast. That car right there, that silver one. He's driving as fast as he can. Top of the morning, what's up? Looky here. These old boys just stand here every day hoping somebody hires them. Now this is a dumbass life right here. There ain't no work there. You're standing on the side of the road. That's just nothing good about that. I'm with my mom and my grandma especially. Still very hard. I hear you. I wake up sometimes and just pinch myself. When I look at the things and the way and the things I have to take care of in the family and the life, I get shocked. It's not hot so bad today. It's like 36 degrees Celsius and the humidity is not harsh. It's a good day so far. But I'm shocked on the amount of shit I got to take care of. And mine's around the world. It's not like I'm taking care of down the street house and family. I got crap going on in America, stuff, a couple of house, Philippines, boat in a harbor, all sorts of nonsense. Some days I just wake up and go, damn, I got a lot of stuff to take care of. Sure would be nice not to have so much shit to take care of. Really. I got so much stuff to take care of. It's insane. It builds character. It's harsh. Yeah, I get shocked sometimes. Hell, I got to go on a 9-hour flight just to go to my house. I got so much nonsense just to go somewhere and do something. Just my normal life is intense and costly. Oh, it is what it is. All because I didn't want to live in one house, work at one company, and sit in one city till I died. A lot of people don't have a problem with that. I'm not into that program. I didn't want to. That's why you like being single. It's not negative. That's positivity. It's nothing wrong being single. I think it's a positive thing. No negativity there. That's a smart way to be. Randy, you're still better off than most. I get by. Somehow I do. I scrape it together and get everything done when I need to. The only time I was a little down was around this year. For the first time in a decade, during Ramadan, I was a little bit hurting. But that wasn't really my fault. I wasn't getting paid. I had delays and everything. It was a little suffering, but that was the first time in maybe 15, 20 years I had nonsense. It was bad. Usually I never had no problem. I'm real careful about things. Well, I guess that's a trade-off, yeah, the lifestyle. But I really hardly ever have any issues. Enjoy feeding the camels like you do. That's like a nice hobby. I enjoy that. I can't wait for the weather to get back to normal. Going to the desert and hanging out with the camels on the weekend, it's just a relaxing thing for me. I like doing it. It's nice. It's amazing, a beast that big and how gentle they are. Like a 5,000-pound Irish setter. So how did we do today? We made it all the way from my house to the office. Did the data stay strong? Everything stayed good? I don't think we had any problems so far, have we? Knock on whatever. I think we did good today with... what city are you living? I'm over here in Jubel, in a small town out in the middle of nowhere, Saudi. I'm about 100 kilometers from any major city. Everything was good. Okay. So basically, I think all of our problems now were not phone related, but network related. What are the top 3 things that bother me? The top 3 things that bother me. I don't really have anything that bothers me that much. If I did, I wouldn't do it. If something bothers me too much, I just don't deal with it. I don't really have any. My biggest bother is when I'm trying to broadcast and I can't have my internet disconnects all the time. The internet in the Philippines bothers me. Simple things bother me. I don't really have any major bothers in my life. None that I can think of. I don't really have anything right off the top of my head. You know, I'm not really into working. It wastes your time of life. But then again, in today's capitalist society, I have to work. T-Mobile customer service bothers me. Yeah, that's a good thing. How's the Google Pixel been? Today, because the heat is not overwhelming, it seems to be good. Jamie, I don't really have too much that really worries me. If I have something that bothers me, I usually just I avoid it. Yeah, I don't really get into it. I avoid problems and nonsense as best I can. I guess the number one thing bothering me today is not really bother me, but I let it bother me. And that's the whole woke world and the nonsense. I think you don't like nonsense. I don't like nonsense. I really don't like a lot of nonsense. It's a problem. The trick is to do something you enjoy doing. Yeah, if we can do it. Earl bothers me sometimes. People were sending me a bunch of messages this morning. Namarupa, unsubscribed. I'm done watching. Okay. Goodbye. Have a good life. I'm not really sure about that, but have a good one. You can unsubscribe all you want. Matter of fact, call your family. Make sure they unsubscribe too. Because if you're a peckerhead, it's best for you and all your family just to leave me alone. Make my life better. Woo! The video quality is awesome. Yeah, the actual, let's get out of here. This girl keeps sending me messages. It's interrupting my signal. I need to tell her to stop. I hate when people send you message after message after message when you haven't even responded to the first one. All right, let's get in here. The tech companies that bother you are not really the tech companies. It's the Philippine call centers that I can't handle. Philippine call centers wear me out. I've never... Hey, man, good morning. I hate that T-Mobile uses those call centers and they read from a script. Anything good today? Shamsuddin? Oh, Shamsuddin. Where are you today? Oh, Shamsuddin. Make our coffee, keep our office clean. Sing with me, let's rap it now. Shamsuddin, keeping that office clean, making that coffee, being nice and all. Oh, it's a beautiful day. Let's get all excited. Sham got the grooves going on. He's a good guy, man. I like him. No wonder the coffee tastes funky. I like Sham too. I really do. Sham's living the life. He's living it. There are problems for expatriates and otherwise living. There are problems for expatriates or otherwise living in Saudi. What do you mean? I don't understand what you're saying. No matter where you go in the world, there's problems. There's always something you don't like. There's always some bureaucracy and nonsense and paperwork and just the way it is when you live abroad and travel around the world. Always some bullshit you got to take care of. I go to the Philippines, I got to fill out forms. Every 60 days, I got to go to some government office. Then I come in, I get questioned like they're the CIA. I go through around the world with all sorts of nonsense. Every time you come and go, people give you a lot of nonsense. That's life worldwide. Nothing's fantastic. There's no perfect deal. Everybody, you got to go through the BS in this world. The biggest thing in the world is they use this whole security deal and this whole terrorism thing as the basis for all the stuff that they do to you. What's the next gadget on the list? You know what? I think I'm gonna go with the Motorola Flip, the new one, but the cheap model, not the high end. But I'm only thinking about it. I may not. Yeah, I may not. Just thinking about it. Only. Yeah, it's a dual SIM also. Here, I'll show you real quick. Where is it at? Let's go to here. Let's open this up. You know, I've had a lot of good luck with the Motorola products, and this is what I'm thinking about next. Check it out. I'm thinking about this here. It's a Motorola Razr 40. It's not the one with the big front screen, but the one with the small front screen. It's covered in leather. You can get it in purple, beige, I think black, and some other colors. But this one here, I've really had good luck with this Motorola foldable stuff. It's been like the best thing I've ever bought. I may go with another one. I got one more device I need to sell before I do that. Yeah, I need to sell my Steam Deck. I think maybe today. So I've got one more device. I don't spend money that I don't have. What I do is, like the phone here, I sold my Motorola yesterday. Shamsuddin, can you tell people, what is the secret to happiness?
Secret no.
Why are you happy?
Ready today?
Yeah,
Anytime happy.
always happy.
Life over.
Life is happy. Alhamdulillah. There you go. He's happy to be alive. He's happy with life. Alhamdulillah. Anytime be happy. Straight from Shamsuddin. Happy life. Life is happy. That's right there. Covers it pretty simply. Nothing wrong with that. That's good words right there. It's the fermented dates. You never know. Okay, I wanted to look up something here. Happy wife, happy life. Well, he seems to be real happy with his family. Keto's going great. I'm always into it. Okay. I was telling you guys about this retirement place in Thailand. And people that are around the world are sending their people to live in this retirement center. Check this out. This is very interesting. This is what I want to do in the Philippines and Mindanao. Check this out.
In the West, horror stories of abuse and neglect in care homes, not to mention rising costs, are driving families to look for alternatives, forcing many to make difficult decisions.
I got even letters from school friends of my wife. We needed to bring the disposal here.
One East follows those who send their loved ones across the world for their final years.
Let me share a link in the chat about this place. Boy, what a nice way to go.
Words on his mind. He and his daughter Tanya have flown more than 13 hours from their home.
People from around the world, because the quality of care and how people are able to live there and the respect of the elder. Southeast Asia is grace. Is there a cornhole? There may be a cornhole. It's a retirement place. It's not a resort. It's a retirement place. It's not a resort. This is your last resort. Let me share it. There you go. There's a link. This guy's wife had serious dementia and he's still working. He couldn't take care of her. He sent her to here and he can afford it. One guy from the UK, people from around the world. I'll share it a couple times. When you get time, I recommend you watch it. Double J, did you know there is a new airport coming up in Mindanao? Cool. I don't know where it's coming, but I don't know if they need an airport there, to be honest. There's that link. Interesting thing about this retirement. It's a nursing home in paradise. That's it is, but it's the people and the atmosphere. They don't have this abuse, elder abuse, or none of that shit like you see in other places of the world where they have elder abuse and don't take care of people. People in throughout Asia really take better care of their elderly. There's some kind of weird epidemic going on across the planet. Is it? Yes, privately owned. I want to open up something of like that, but not. Yeah, they get beat up on and off cameras. This place seems to be cool. That's why I like being single. They will treat me better than my children. There you go. Anyway, I would like to have some of that set up. Get beaten when the cameras are off. I doubt it. They're just not like. I could be wrong, but I would think no. So today, without the heat, our broadcast has been real good. Yeah, today's heat is a break. No phone can sustain that much heat. I believe you're correct. When the heat is normal, the phone is okay. But other than that, we have problems. For the past few days, our extreme heat and humidity was killing my mount, my phones, everything. Oh, these make it easier to read. I need to click things today. My damn internet just disconnected from my laptop. We had getting an average 104 degrees, not changing anytime soon. Yeah, we're way above that, but we do have, like today, some days we have a break. Something wrong with this connector. There we go. They should start making heat-proof phones. Well, I have news for you. By 2027, phones are going to be shit again. We're going to go reverting. Phones are going to go backwards. The EU passed a law saying you have to have changeable batteries so people can maintain their own phone. Well, as soon as you put in changeable batteries back into the phones, they're going to be bulkier and headaches, and probably even raise the cost. So wait, this new EU, the government got involved in regulating a retail electronics device. Can you believe it? You people in the UE, excuse me, you guys are screwed. The government wants to regulate what kind of retail product can be sold. What kind of shit is that? If I want a battery to be removed or not, it's up to me. Why would the government regulate the retail products? That's way over boundary stepping. You guys are way stepping over your boundaries. Letting your government take back stuff. Yeah, we'll be back to the old bricks. It's not going to be a good thing. It's definitely going to be a problem. This EU has passed a bunch of laws mandating you guys to act a certain way and buy a certain thing and do something. It's really silly. Regulation is for public protection. Yeah. I'm not into all the I don't do I don't like government mandates. I don't need them to protect me, protect my borders, and protect the citizens. I don't need you to protect me from consumerism. I'll buy it if I like it. If I don't, I won't buy it. I don't need you to mandate it. Yeah, it's only for the EU. The funny thing is the EU is the least consumer on the planet. Asia and North America are better consumers. The EU's consumption doesn't really matter. You're mostly sarcastic, I hear you. Yeah, regulation, the EU thinks they're bigger than they are. They're not really significant. If America didn't donate to NATO and a few other things, the EU wouldn't be anything. America's trying to make the EU important when they're not important. Too much of any government is bad. Anyway, God help us all. And this phone here, I wouldn't mind trying that Motorola new one, but I'm hoping it's spreading across the world. Oh yeah, this whole one world idea is not working out too well. I don't know, I'm just kind of weird. I kind of surrendered now. I realize now the new world order and the woke people, they're not going to go away in my lifetime. We're not going to be able to stop it. We released an animal out of a cage, they're not going to stop. The problem is most of the youth of today, if you've seen the education and the brainwashing they're teaching them in these schools, there's no hope for future generations. They're screwed. Got to be a bunch of pussy-ass woke people. Everything on the planet, they're not going to know how to make it. They're going to have a condition and they're all going to be stressed and on meds. They all need some social justice and all sorts of crap. They're not going to survive the real world. Yeah, the next generations coming out of school are all screwed up. They have a lot of problems. That's why I'm glad I take my class online and not at a campus. I couldn't sit there and listen to some of the nonsense. The teachers speaking this woke political left-wing nonsense. No way. I'm sorry, I don't fall for that shit. You may, I ain't into it. I don't want to hear it. I don't care. You want us to concentrate on 3% or 2% of any population and mandate that all my kids and everybody I know learns about that? That's not my business. I don't want to hear about it. I'm an echo boomer. Stress is exciting. An eco boomer. I'm glad I grew up before all this present day nonsense. I tell you what, I wouldn't want to be there. It's really putting in your face so much, it's ridiculous. God help us all. My morning vape and coffee. Man, something happened at work yesterday. I was sold my Motorola phone to one guy here at the office. And I accidentally gave him back too much money, change of about $80. I gave him extra. And he just put it in the pocket and didn't mention it. And I went back and said, hey man, you were supposed to give me, I didn't supposed to give you that. And he just, he was willing to cheat me. I'm kind of upset about this today. I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to handle this. It's bothered me since yesterday. This dude knew he was cheating me and was going to let it happen. A colleague I work with. That really upsets me. That shows his true person. If you're sitting there dealing with somebody and they give you an extra $20 or something by accident, the right thing to do is, here's your 20 back, you overpaid. He knew it was there and was keeping the money. Oh, what an evil little bastard. I'm pissed. I'm really upset about it. It's bothering me since yesterday. I haven't reacted to it. I don't really know how to react. I'm really having a trouble. I didn't say anything. I just went and got my money. I said, man, that wasn't right, and I left. He thought I wasn't going to point it out. But I really don't, I don't appreciate that. A colleague, a guy I see every day, is willing to cheat me, knowing he's cheating me. What the hell was that about? I'm a little upset about that. It's sad, man. I'm still trying to get my brain around that. The dude was going to let me get cheated and cheat me on purpose. Yeah, but why would you try to pull something over the eye or wool on a friend or a colleague? Why would you do something like that? That really shows what kind of person you are. That's kind of scary. I really don't like that at all. Yeah, somebody I know. It's not like a stranger on the street. I'm going to let things today settle down so I can come up with I have to respond somehow, but not angrily. I just got to let him know how disappointed I am in his character. I need to let him know, hey man, your character and the way you act. And the department he works on, honesty is a key. I don't trust him anymore. Honesty is a key in his department. Now I know that there's a dishonesty in him, that he would cheat his colleague. It's quite, you don't know, this is bigger than you think. I may even have to sit down with the CEO and tell him the situation, see if what he feels about it. This is a sign of, it's a big sign. It's a big deal. It's big. This shows a true character of someone. It's bad. It's scary bad. I don't really know how to handle it totally, but I'm a little upset. Damn, if it don't bother me. I wish I could just, I don't know, it's just hard for me to handle that type of situation. challenging, you know? Yeah. It's very upsetting. The world has changed. My wife has to remind me of my naive. You're correct. The world has changed. People just don't have the moral high fiber that they used to have. If you overpay me, I immediately give it back to you. The other day, Amazon sent me too many products in one package. I wrote him an email. I felt guilty. Hey, I only ordered one. You charged me for one, but you sent me 5. Hey, Moose. And I told him, I'm sorry. How can I send this back to you? And he said, thank you for your honesty. Just keep it. You have to always be careful. That's true. I felt bad that Amazon overpacked a box. And I'm ready to send the product back. I felt guilty. I felt dishonest that I received their package with too many items and they only charged me for one. I was very concerned. What did you get to keep? Something you could get? Yeah, it was a little parts from my sailboat. They said I could keep them. These little things to adjust the bottom of the sail. I ordered one, they sent me 5. Somebody mispacked the box, sent me too many. Some shipping person just sent too many. I see other people happy they got free stuff, happy they cheated a business. I can't be like that. I had to tell them. I would feel guilty as hell if I just kept that and didn't say anything. I couldn't handle that. Yeah, one box and they put 5 pieces inside by accident. I even told her, please send me a confirmation email that you understand. I made them send me that I reported this and they understand. I didn't want to be labeled dishonest and nice. Yeah, there's always catch about something for nothing. Whether it's your integrity or what it is, there's a catch for something for nothing. You got to think about it. It may be a test of your character from somewhere, who knows, to see who you really are. You got to stay on your toes. Somebody's always testing your morality and character. Freaking air conditioner still humming like hell all day long. Drives me insane. What happens after I hang up? I put on my noise canceling headset. After this, I finish broadcasting. I put these noise canceling things in my ears and I don't have to hear it. I ate a couple boiled eggs and a piece of garlic this morning, but before I got dressed. Why did I complain about it? Yeah, I'm gonna complain that this is wore out, they gotta replace it. They replaced a couple last week, it's my turn. I'm not the only one. There's 2 other people in the office that's had the same problem. Just the air conditioner, old, wore out, getting noisy. Oh, I know, they replaced one guy's. Let's go see how quiet his is. I want to see what they did for him. We got a guy down here in Mizzou. They replaced his AC unit. I want to see if it's more quiet or not. Let's go down and see.
Hey, Marami.
Hi, good. Hey, is your new air conditioner quiet?
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
Yes.
Hey, man.
What is about yours?
That's why I need a new one. Yours is real quiet. Oh, you can barely hear it.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm going to tell them I need one. I can't, mine's driving me freaking crazy. Mine is making me so insane. This is really quiet.
That's why you are crazy.
I'm crazy because of that noise all day long. You're new here today? What's your good name?
My name is Muhammad.
Muhammad, hello.
Yeah.
What's your job here, Muhammad? What will you do?
Technician.
You're going to be a technician?
Yes.
Alhamdulillah, mashallah. What's your family name?
Hajri.
Mr. Al-Hajri. Hello, wallah, kayf al-hal, shlonik habib.
Alhamdulillah.
Shakbarik. Kulu tamam?
Kullu tamam.
Alhamdulillah. You're from Jubail?
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Welcome, Mr. Hajri. We have a new tech right out of college. What's up?
Morning.
All right. He's new tech right out of college. He kind of looks techie too, you know. It's good to see a young geek tech coming out of college here in Saudi. Alhamdulillah. I like to see the young Saudi guys coming in and taking the workplace and doing a good job. I'm going to go in and talk to his supervisor once he leaves. Get it replaced? Yeah, I'm going to, did you hear? His room was quiet. They need to replace mine today. I need to talk to that dude that does our services. I have to get that done today. I need to remind the supervisor, Sudani dude, that he needs to make sure that young gentleman gets training and taught well. A lot of times when you hire a new person, the other employees are hesitant about showing them how to work or showing them the ropes. So he needs to be more cautious to make sure that the older guys help the young guy and teach him, and don't just leave him sitting there like a lump on a log and leave him worthless. That's a common problem in an office environment, that they have some type of what's the proper wording to say? They'll be passive aggressive about hiring a new person. Yeah, they don't want the new guy to get ahead, so I'll make sure that doesn't happen. I usually help keep track of the new people so the older guys don't don't put them, they try to throw them under the bus or claim they don't know any, you know how they are. You got to teach them, hey man, he's coming in this world just like you. That's normal in any business moves. That's normal. No matter who you hire, jealousy and animosity develop with new people. It's just the way it is. They feel insecure about themselves. What happens is the older guy who really don't do his work properly, now he has to jump up his game because there's young blood in there. And it makes him not want to teach him so much, so they're more needed. And it's just a natural human thing. It's not like it's some strange thing, but that's the nature of the work. Office politics and the beast. Younger guys have needed, somebody has to look out for them. Old timers in the tech room and all, they won't want anybody to look better than them. You've seen it during your career, Jerry. It's normal. You got to go out of your way to help the younger people keep track. Got to watch out for the older guys not wanting to help him get ahead. Anyway, we'll figure it out. If you don't help him to be welcome and friendly in the environment, they don't work very long. They go someplace else. We'll keep dibs on him, and we'll make sure Sudani takes care of him. One thing about the Sudani guy there, I've known him 20 years. He's a pretty good guy, but he does get a bit complacent with the environment around him. Sometimes he hyper focuses on something and he's not as much. Yeah, it's our nature to thrive, so you got to keep that natural thriving going with it. I would personally like to fill up the office with a bunch of young guys from Saudi who graduated university. We have too many foreigners we don't need here. That's weird, isn't it? The foreigner hating foreigners. I don't really think we need them all. I think there's good young Saudi people everywhere to take every job in this company. They're not needed. They're not needed at all. I can replace everybody. There's just no reason for them. You should employ your local people, you know, your young people out of school and all. People coming from these other countries doing regular jobs that anybody can do. I don't think we need that anymore. That's a thing, that's a part of the past. It's not really needed like it was once upon a time. I'm a main supporter of Saudization. Whenever they ask me, I always pick the Saudi gentleman over the other ones. I'm a prime promoter of Saudization. Hell, I tried 3 times and said, man, I'm going to be retiring in a couple of years. You better get somebody in here so I can show them the ropes. It's not going to be done in a few weeks. They just don't listen. They'll see one day. They will have a challenge someday. I know we got rid of one guy quit, and they really were hurting. They didn't have any backup person for him. We have a demanding environment with a demanding customer for oil and gas production, and we handle their security and infrastructure of communications. We can't have downtime and shortages, so it's a very hardcore business arena. As long as they they will work hard and do it their best. Yes, they will. Well, I guess I better go. I gotta get to work. I got things to do today. I got somebody messaging me. I'm sure they're having some issues. We'll see you folks later. Thanks for hanging out with me on YouTube this morning. Remember, in the evening I'm on Twitch. Usually in the evening after work. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Dave. Thank you, David. Thank you. Thank you, Miss Yossi, for being here. Sharon, Jerry, Paul, appreciate you. Jerry, thanks for being here. Everybody, thanks for being here and hanging out, and everybody chitter-chatting, keeping everybody company. Wolfie, appreciate you, man. Everybody, thank you. Have a wonderful day. Bye, Sharon. Thank you always for your great support. Catch you next time.